depending on the expertise you bring to the table, you may wind up researching events, people, equipment, software, procedures, and other things that are relevant to the matter. Naturally, you should be expert in what you seek, what you need, and who best to ask. It will help if you can blend in, so wearing a suit that works for a deposition may be inappropriate when doing field research. That same suit may put off the people working in jeans or overalls. So just dress appropriately for the likely people you will meet on the day you arrive. You are also not there to chat about yesterday's baseball game or football game or the weather. At most, light banter may be okay, but don't spend time trying to become friends. You are researching the case and soliciting information. You should act professionally. If you are less chatty, then the people with whom you speak will be chattier. Nature loves a vacuum. You will have allowed them more time to give you more information. Your site inspection may not involve talking with participants or meeting people at the site at all. For example, you may be analyzing the site of an automotive accident. If your expert analysis requires a personal inspection, you should observe and notate as many elements of the scene as possible. Consider other factors that may have been in play on the day of the event you are researching, such as the weather, or the time of day, or the lighting. You should try to visit the site as close as possible to the time of day when the accident you were investigating took place. Digital photographs of sites make sense, and they should be identified and dated. In addition, you should date any notes that you take during your site inspection. If you oversee the handling or removal of any evidence at the site, you should treat it as any law enforcement officer would have to treat it. This includes the taking and the dating of notes, the tagging and the dating of any other evidence that you collect, and possibly the bagging to protect the evidence as well. Sometimes your attorney will ask or will have to ask for permission for a site inspection from the opposing counsel. You may then discover that the opposing party's expert and even law enforcement personnel may attend your own inspection just to oversee your work. I've been in police departments where there have been 12 officers hanging around while I was doing my work. Avoid conversations with anybody, especially regarding any investigative steps you're taking. Generally, you should arrange with your own attorney to be at the site inspection to shield you from any of these other people in attendance. Let your attorney talk to them. Sometimes your site inspection may involve using or observing equipment, such as computers or other operational machines. You should take careful notes that go beyond your observations of the performance or actions of the equipment. If possible, your notes should include identification of the serial numbers of any devices that you use or any other information that will specify exactly what machinery or equipment you observed, tested, or used. You can also photograph any machinery that you test or observe and identify the date and subjects of the photographs in your own additional documentation.